and welcome to another technical training video. This one's going to cover the basics of vibrato. Now I'm going to do this in two separate videos as vibrato is quite a large topic. I like to use this book, Vibrato. It's got a lot of good exercises in it. I don't use all of them. Obviously if you buy the book you can go through the basic ones. But firstly, how do we vibrato? What is vibrato? Well, vibrato helps the string to resonate more. It helps the sound to be fuller and more rounded. Generally, I wouldn't teach people to vibrato before they're comfortable with shifting, as the two can confuse each other. If I just show you very slowly what you do when you vibrato, I'm going to try in first position here. I've got a 2 on the A string, and I'm just going to play it without vibrato. It's quite a pure sound. Now vibrato, in order to vibrato, what you do is you rock your finger back and back up to the note. And the faster you do this, you then get the vibrato that you're used to hearing. So what we do is we flatten the note and we bring the finger back up to the note. We never go sharp with the note. Now, in order to be able to do this, you need quite flexible fingers and you need a flexible wrist. And the first exercise that I teach people to do with vibrato is called sticky taps, because it helps to get those flexible fingers. You need to have flexible joints, particularly the first joint in your finger needs to feel flexible. Now, when teaching vibrato, Viva Vibrato starts you in third position, so obviously you need to understand how to get into third position first. I think that's because the hand rests nicely against the side of the violin. First position is perhaps a little bit harder. And the first exercise is number 11. It's called sticky taps. And in this exercise, you're meant to imagine that you've got some super glue on your fingers and you're going to try and tap the strings with the super glue. Now, the first time you tap the strings, and I'm just tapping in third position on the G string, is that the super glue doesn't work and you can tap the string. The second time, or the third time you do it now, is that the super glue works, and although you're tapping the string, you can't take your finger off the string. Then you tap the string again, super glue is not working. Then alternate between it working and it not. So then you do the tapping, but you can't take your finger off the string. Tapping and you can take the finger off the string. Does that make sense? I hope so. After you've got used to doing that, and they give you a few rhythms for the taps. So you can do this tapping rhythm in quavers, tap, 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 tap. And then they give you ever more complicated rhythms, faster ones. So you have to do a triplet, tap, 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 tap. And then finally they give you a piece to play. Now you play the open strings and then you play a note in third position. On the note in third position, you're meant to do the tapping, and they give you various rhythms you can use. I'm going to do the basic one and just demonstrate on a few strings. So we do an open G, then I did tapping, tapping, then I move on to the D string, tap, 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 tap. So this is, I'm just tapping the string, but I'm not letting my finger come off. So the finger doesn't come in the air. It's not doing that. So you're tapping, but the finger stays on the string, and then you move on to the A string. Yours might not quite sound like this to start with, but keep persevering. This exercise just gets your fingers and your knuckles flexible. The next exercise, which I'll cover in the next video, will be more of the rocking back and forth, which in Viva Vibrato they call the wah-wah. Anyway, happy practicing, and I look forward to seeing you soon.